Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex, and the Celtics played their first game of the season against the Philadelphia 76ers the other night, and I can't help but react to what I saw from Jayson Tatum. Now, I've always loved watching Tatum, especially in the second half of last year and throughout the entire playoff run to the finals, and I feel he is approaching the top 10 players in the league, but from what I saw from him the other night, there's no doubt in my mind that he will be in that threshold and possibly be a dark horse for the MVP this season. Let's look at some of the plays from the Celtics in their first game to see why I think Tatum has come into this season looking for revenge. First, he starts off the game with a somewhat tough corner 3 right over Embiid, who didn't seem to be in a rush to contest. Next time up the floor, Tatum just bodies PJ Tucker to the rim, who is a very tough defender, and even with Embiid coming to help and fouling, Tatum was just too strong and too big, and he was able to stay composed and almost finish the layup for the and one. A couple possessions later, Tatum starts a defensive possession on PJ Tucker, but switches onto one of the fastest players in the league, Tyrese Maxey, and he's not only able to keep up with him running to the rim, but he meets him at the top with a huge block. Defense, in my opinion, is a skill Tatum doesn't get enough respect for, and that play is only a sliver of what he can do. Here's another tough shot for Tatum, where Danuel House gets caught up on the Vonleh screen, and it becomes a one-on-one matchup with Embiid, and a quick in-and-out move, and a tough floater over Embiid goes in. This isn't a shot I think Tatum should be taking a lot, at least at this level of difficulty, but man, he just makes it look so easy right here. Now in the fast break, the Sixers don't really add much pressure to Tatum on this fast break, letting him get too close to the rim, even with two defenders next to him, and even with Tobias fouling Tatum, it wasn't enough to stop Tatum from converting this and one play. Check this play out. Even with him losing control of the ball and not really having full control the entire time, he's still able to just blow right by Harden, and even with Embiid coming to block, Tatum just goes up and around the hoop to avoid him for the layup. There really isn't much Harden can do with this. Tatum gets the ball in the high post and faces up, giving a little jab, a dribble to the left, and a shot right over Harden. Tatum is just so shifty and tall for Harden to guard, but this would apply to almost anyone in the league. It's a tough shot, but Tatum practices and takes these shots consistently enough to where you have to hope he misses. He does it again here, but with PJ on him, and it just doesn't matter. And here he goes at PJ Tucker again, and PJ has no choice but to foul because of how easily Tatum was able to spin towards the rim. It was going to be another easy layup because of Tatum's strength. This is just too easy for Tatum, and again, Tucker is just getting worked by Tatum, jumping at pump fakes, which allows Tatum to take a step in for an easy midi. Now this fast break opportunity for the 76ers wasn't too good. Nobody was open, but Harden still decided to pass the ball to Embiid in the post, with Tatum right next to him, and Tatum's defensive instincts kicked in, and he's able to read this entry pass before the ball is even out of Harden's hand. And thank God for the new take foul rule, because this transition layup for Tatum wouldn't have happened, and Tatum just breezes by his defenders. This was an insane step back by Tatum, who has Embiid on him, and it blew Embiid back so much that he didn't even try to recover, and Tucker had to come over and help, but it was just too late, and it's an easy 3 for Tatum. Tatum on this play again just shoots over the defender Montrezl Harrell, and it just looks so easy. He didn't even have to do any moves, he just shot over the top like no one was there. At this point of the game, the Celtics had this in the bag, but look how it appears Tatum is going to come off 2 screens, but Harden tries to beat Tatum to the screen to keep up, but Tatum just cuts to the basket, and Smart throws a great pass for an easy layup. Harden tried to beat Tatum over the screen on this play because a couple plays prior, the Celtics ran this exact same play for Brown, and he got an open 3. Just smart play calling by the Celtics on this one, and this pretty much sealed the game for them. Tatum finished this game with 35 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists on 13 of 20 shooting from the field in a 126-117 win against the 76ers. What Tatum did in this game isn't new, but even in his first game this season, despite all the drama of the offseason and a condensed offseason since he did make it to the finals, he was able to perform like he never left. What is new, however, is his increased strength. We saw many times in this game that he was able to just bully his way to his spots, and he was doing it on some pretty tough defenders like PJ Tucker. I think this increased strength can help Tatum throughout the season because I felt last season he settled for some tough shots that he didn't necessarily have to take if he just attacked a bit more to the rim. But with this increased strength in his game, he was attacking the basket more, which I think is an overall good thing. he can get easier buckets, and also if he passes out of a double team, the farther in the paint he's able to get, the harder it is for the defense to contest an open shooter in the corner, which the Celtics have plenty of. Tatum is looking fresh, and if he can continue to perform at the level he did offensively in this game, and continue to show people how good of a defender he is, he could definitely be in the conversation for MVP this season. Do I think he'll personally win it? Probably not. But Tatum will have to perform at this level that he showed, or else I don't think the Celtics are going to make it back to the finals. Well, those are my thoughts on Tatum and the Celtics during their first game of the season. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. If you enjoyed, make sure you like and sub. I'm trying to reach 100 subs by the end of the year, so it would really mean a lot. Check out this video where I actually talk about my award predictions for this season and see who my MVP candidates are. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.